Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Canes will kick this away to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Nice grab. It's Tuggle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it to the right side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And here's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. It sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Weaver. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Bringing it back, it's Tuggle. And the returner will be brought down. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Just a pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Gain of 2. Now, 4th down.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw. It's Weaver. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play clock, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 45 now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
They'll run it to the left.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Fights through the tackler. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing in this back.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Weaver. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
How about this call? 3rd down and 10. The whole world is expecting that they're going to throw the football. And instead, they go back to old reliable, the running back, get some good blocks up front, and not only does he pick up 10 yards, look at this, huge yards on this play on 3rd and long.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Soppa with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. And ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Dogs come up to the line in a hurry up.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Moore. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Cannot escape, and down he goes. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down. Very near the red zone now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Signs the quick throw.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Here's the 2nd down play. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short game. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll tackle him right at the 31. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the handoff. Powering through. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll test the right side here. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Defense has got the football.
That's a great play. Who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Weaver. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's got it now inside the 10. Runner with an impressive spin move there. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's a quick grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the ball.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? On the ground, it's Joseph. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Can he get there on the ground? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Handoff heading left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. And the Canes moving quickly down the field here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Weaver. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll run it here. And tackled after a small pickup there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The Hurricanes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like that.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on this screen play.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away. Fielded near the 20. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. And now the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the RPO, to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
3rd down coming up after that running play. They're going to run it here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Georgia 14, Miami 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here comes a handoff. Football comes out. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
He'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle into the clear. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Weaver. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. A running play called on fourth down. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. And now the running back's got it again. Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Powering right past the defender. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Again, they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in regulation?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback roughed up, and let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense cannot be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Point after, not quite through. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, reserve this lead. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, pass caught. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Miami.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic. That's
good game, Al.
And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the